Okay, so this is week 8 on my journal goal measurement. I'm sorry, I'm not very good with my vocab this week. This past week itself was very stressful in terms of balancing out school, balancing out my exams that are coming in again, and then balancing out the GRE. Um, well, so far, this past week had a lot of assignments due, especially for my bio course. So that spent most of the weekend along with studying for the GRE. So this GRE studying this week was actually very productive. I got the math portion done, but since I got the main book done, my next goal is to study some of the stuff that I'm weak at. Since this is going back into elementary level math, and I'm able to do calculus 3, linear equations, all those difficult math subjects, but yet I am having trouble with just arithmetic. So like, something's not right with me right now if I'm able to do something so difficult, but yet not the simple stuff. It's just been a while since elementary level math, since I did in the I technically all that math is based from middle school, and since middle school I did geometry, algebra, and stats was like only a few years ago, but still stats was like the least important class for me. So all those courses are really smacking me on the head right now because of the GRE. And yeah, I've been very productive with the GRE. I just need to, study a little bit more, get used to the types of problems and stuff like that, and know how to do it in a timely manner because my issue is the time in the vocab section since my vocabulary isn't the strongest. So it takes me about, on the practice run, it took me about 10 to 12 minutes to do 10 questions in all different forms. Whereas my math one, it took me about, I would say about 10, 10 or less. I think it was like more like 8 or 9 minutes to do 12 to 14 problems. So, my math is on point. It's just the vocab is the issue. All right, so what's going right is that I'm studying for the GRE. I'm keeping up with class, but because of the assignments that were piling up, I ended up not doing so well in my research paper for my bio course. So that ended up affecting my grade badly to the point where it dropped me from an A to a B plus, barely in the B plus. So I need to get that fixed, and it's possible because also the professor has not graded a lot of the our assignments. So that's the goal, is to get that grade back up to an A because I want AA, not an A minus. And what's going wrong is that I need to understand my body is tired. I am a gym rat, so even when I'm tired, I know I need to get up and hit the gym. So I used to go 6 to 7 times a week, since 7 days is a week. Minimum was 6, but now I pushed that back down to 5, only 5. So I gave myself 2 legit days of rest, and it's never felt so good. So now I'm understanding to give my body the rest that it requires due to the amount of stress I'm putting myself on. And even though finals is right around the corner, technically 3 weeks if we don't include the following week of Thanksgiving. So hopefully Thanksgiving I get a lot of my assignments done. Not Thanksgiving. I want to get my assignments done hopefully by the coming week and study a lot for the GRE this coming weekend, the next coming weekend. She's told you I'm just tired. And in order for me to properly get this right, I need to tweak my sleeping schedule because even though I go to the gym at 4 in the morning, I have to find more rest because usually I get about 5 hours on a good day, usually four. So I need to get my sleeping schedule on point, and I need to get myself in check with my bio course since one application is due in December 1st. So that's going to be the first application I need to turn in, and I'm going to have my advisement later this week, hopefully on Wednesday. I think it's going to be on Wednesday where I have my advisement. So hopefully I get that done and I submit it by the Friday because I will have my letters of rec done for that college and all my supplemental information. So that would be like the first major step. So that's going to be my first dive into the deep sea. And yeah, I just got to keep persisting no matter how hard and tiring it may be. I have to persist. I know it's going to be a lot worse when I'm in medical school. So the fact that I'm preparing my body and mind for this, it's really rewarding knowing that when med school happens, I can take it. And so yeah, that's exciting. Well, hopefully for the coming week, um, I technically get some good rest. I'm not gonna get much rest this week because of I do have an appointment with my advisor on sometime Wednesday morning, but I also have to go to a meeting earlier before my advisement, and that's for to get properly inducted into the honor society. So that's usually Wednesday's my sleep in day, and also because the gym is closing tomorrow for maintenance, so I'm gonna have to get there at 4 in the morning, like how I do Tuesday, Thursdays. So that's not exciting, but I need to do it, and I will do it. So it gets me done because I did hit research um twice last week, and I'm probably only gonna hit it once this coming week, also. So I need to let my PI know that, even though me and her are homies, I know that she'll understand because as a student, we come as volunteer in that lab. Student comes first. I think student really does come first, so she'll understand as long as I communicate with her. So yeah, let's just hope that everything turns out for the best. As you can clearly see from the beginning of the semester, I am looking dead. So we'll see how I turn out once I submit all my applications. As again, I have one due on December 1st, which is less than 2 weeks, and I have three more due before January 1st. And just know that all these are like the early admission ones, not the standard admission. So I want to be able to show the schools that I am ready to take the next step. So that's where all my anxiety is coming from. So hopefully take all my they take my applications and everything is perfect and hope for the best.